What's up? My name is Eric Butler. This channel is called Report and Opine. I am back and from Fox News. This is everywhere, though. I think I first saw it on TMZ, but I'm curious as to what Fox News has to say about it. NBA legend Dwayne Wade's transgender daughter, 15, has name legally changed after court battle, reports. So this one really grinds my gears because this man is an NBA champion, and he knows that there is a difference between a man and a woman. Everybody knows that. Some people will pretend that they don't, but Dwayne Wade, he knows the truth. Do you think for one split second that he would have opted to replace LeBron James with a woman? Do you think he would have opted to replace the 15th man on that bench with a woman? And I'm not taking anything away from women, obviously, but it's just the truth, right? If you're talking about a man who, he's in the gym constantly. He is a retired championship athlete, and he's pretending that that stuff is not real. And of course, it's not really all him because he is married to this Hollywood floozy Gabby Union, who I believe is the architect of this entire thing. And she's just been terrible. She was on America's Got Talent or something and cried about racism because somebody didn't like her hairdo, whatever. The list goes on. But she is the one, and I believe if he weren't married to her, then this wouldn't be happening. And for the record, it is not her kid. So the kid's real mom has come out against this, and they don't care because the Hollywood demons are in control right now. Zaya Wade has identified as female since she was 12, since he was 12. He has identified as female since he was 12, because if she was a she, then she wouldn't have to identify. But that's the point, right? Is to make it confusing and nonsensical and just obey as with every single thing I basically talk about. Okay? We're going to have to find some more fun, upbeat stories. But until then, Dwayne Wade should be put through the ringer, and his Hollywood wife for what they're doing to their kid. And they also had a weirdo Pharmafia commercial where Zaya is like the brain of reason when they're going to a Rona shot, a pharmaceutical appointment, and they're lagging behind, and Zaya's like, come on guys, hurry up, we're gonna be late for our appointment, so you can go get the pharma juice. So they're gonna play every single card. Dwayne Wade is completely compromised. I feel bad for this little boy. I feel bad for the family, his brother's the biological mom, and I feel bad for Gabby Union because she is a horrible Hollywood demon floozy. This is disgusting. And Fox News, which of course is also compromised, is going to be using the language of the left and she, her, and all that. I can only imagine. I would get so triggered just reading this article from some other outlets that are going to throw in the pronouns she and her and, woman and female and girl as many times as humanly possible, just to show that they are on board with the madness, because they have to virtue signal, right? They have to say the word she and her as many times as humanly possible, I would assume, just to prove that they are in fact in line with the regime's requests, okay? After a 6-month court battle, Dwayne Wade's transgender child has been granted an official name change, according to multiple reports. Wade filed a petition in court in August to change his child's name. The 15-year-old was a boy named Zion Malachi Aramis Wade. Yeah, that was the name that your parents gave you, and that's the name that you should keep, right? You want to change it to a girl's name because your stepmom is forcing you into this Hollywood nonsense. They're using you as an accessory. They're using you to get headlines. They're using you to get a reality show or get talk show appearances, to sell a book or to sell. It's all about money. It's all about the propaganda. I can assume, I can't guarantee, but I can assume that if this Gabby Union wasn't the mom, that would be a regular boy, dunking on somebody right now. Would be dunking on the other 8th graders or the other 9th graders, or 15? Yeah, 9th grade? Yeah. But because of this Hollywood charlatan, this boy who's almost as tall as his dad, who's clearly an athletic build, is pretending to be a girl. This is despicable. This is almost worse than the 3 dads that have 2 adopted kids. I know you should go ahead and watch that video. It's an old one of mine. Wade's ex-wife, Siobhan Fuchs Wade, had prevented Zaya from receiving an updated birth certificate, but the NBA legend said it was in his daughter's in his child's best interest. Yeah, shout out to this mom for trying to stand up, but she's being smashed by the Hollywood money and the Hollywood elite and the demonic energy. The mom is just being annihilated by Gabrielle Union, and their weirdo agenda is infuriating. This petition is about empowering Zaya to live her truth. Her truth. Their truth, Zim's truth that has been foisted upon her by these Hollywood demons. There's no way on God's green earth that this little boy, son of Dwayne Wade, with his real mom, would have been pretending to be a girl. Like I said, she would have been slam dunking on 8th graders by now. A court order affirming her identity will allow Zaya to live more comfortably and honestly. That's the exact opposite. That's not honesty at all. It's not comfortable. When this 15-year-old kid realizes that he doesn't have his junk anymore and he's been on these weird pills, and that's not going to be comfortable. I promise you that. It doesn't take a doctor. It doesn't take a scientist. You can go through Reddit. You can go through Twitter. All of the, quote, detransitioners who get censored, they will tell you that this is not comfortable. Now, I don't know how far they've gone with the surgeries and stuff, but it's not comfortable. And any person with 2 brain cells to rub together is going to tell you that it's not honest. I mean, that's the whole thing, right? Is to turn everything backwards, everything on its head in the backwards, bizarro clown world, okay? This is insane. From simple introductions and food orders to applying for a driver's license and filling out college applications. Now, oh my God, this is ridiculous. Funches, did I read that wrong? Funches, sorry. Funches Wade argued that her ex-husband is trying to profit off Zaya's transition. Yes, based mom. She needs to do the news cycle. She needs to be going on Fox News. She needs to be going on every single media outlet that will have her, because I don't know much about her. I never heard about her. I didn't even realize that Gabby wasn't the mother of this person until this story broke, I don't know, a couple years. Not this particular story of the official the official change, but when they started parading him around as a little girl, that's when I realized that it wasn't Gabrielle Union's daughter. But that mom, the biological mother, Funches Wade, needs to go talk to everybody, needs to go on Matt Walsh, needs to go on Daily Wire, needs to go on Tim Pool, needs to go everywhere and stop this. And he may be pressuring Zaya over potential financial opportunities. Facts. And it's not just the financial, it's the control, it's the power, it's the regime. So yeah, there's going to be financial benefit from this, but it's also going to be like, the Hollywood victim cards. Like, they're black, but they're rich, so they don't get that victim card really. But now if you have a LGBT barbecue, kid that you're parading around, then you're definitely going to get some of those points, and you're going to be on talk shows and all that stuff. So it's about the power as well as the money, And this mom really people need to hear from this mother, 100%. I've given her the opportunity to reach out to Zaya's teachers, doctors, and therapists. The 15-year-old kid has a therapist. I wonder why. Why does a 15-year-old kid who is the child of incredibly rich parents who never had to lift a finger in his or her life, Zim's life, have a therapist? Why? Because they've been put through the ringer by these Hollywood hacks. I've given her the opportunity to reach out to Zaya's teachers, doctors, and therapists over the years, and even met with her friends so she could get her own understanding of our child's needs for her life. She won't do it. Wade wrote about what a coward. What a little weasel Dwayne Wade is. He's letting his, wow, bro, get a grip, dog. You're gonna be fine. You don't need the approval from the Hollywood weirdo pedo regime. You don't need that. But here you are groveling, her, she, her, bro. Just as well. You fathered that child. You named it a boy's name, however strange it might be. It's a boy. You knew it was a boy when he was birthed. And 12 years later, which is not long enough for anybody to make a decision, you could be 80 years old and decide you're going to change gender. It still doesn't make it real. But at 12, it's not even in the remote possibility. And they're pretending like, oh, this 12-year-old wants to be a little girl because his stepmom told him to. And at 15, we're going to do it legally because I have enough money to stomp on my ex-wife. And that's another thing, is that Gabrielle, whatever, is also trying to spite the ex-wife. Just for, again, of course, power, control. It's disgusting. No one in our house would ever force Zaya or any of our children to do anything against their will. No, but you're gonna poison their brain and turn them into these weirdos that everybody will regret. You will regret in time. All right, so that's it. This is absolutely despicable. I used to like Dwayne Wade, and it has been very triggering to watch over the past couple years him parade around his son as a little girl. It's like, it would be one thing if he were just a Hollywood weirdo actor, but he is an athlete. He knows the difference, but is choosing to ignore it because of his wife trying to control his ex-wife, and his wife kind of trying to control their new son, and his wife trying to get talk shows and movies and Hollywood nonsense. This is absolutely despicable. Dwayne Wade, you need to find God. But thank you for watching. Please comment, like, share, and of course, subscribe.